Hello everyone, Kevin Dougherty with Loan Depot here with step 4 of my Road to Homeownership series. Today we're going to be touching on a topic that gets somewhat confused and is used interchangeably in the loan process, this being your down payment. Now technically your down payment is the minimum required investment that you as a borrower would need to qualify for the loan financing that you're doing. For instance, on an FHA loan, the minimum required down payment is 3.5%. On a conventional loan, it can be as low as 3% or 5%, 10%, or whatever financing program you choose to do. Now, when you get into contract, you are going to be putting money down. This is not your down payment. This is what's known as your earnest money deposit. This is money you'll be giving to the seller's attorney in the form of a certified check or a wire transfer for them to hold while you're working on getting your financing completed. Now, for instance, on a $500,000 purchase with 5% down, your minimum required down payment would be $25,000. However, at contract, perhaps you choose to only put down $15,000 and then would bring the remaining $10,000 along with your closing costs and tax and insurance escrows to the closing table to get the loan completed. So from the everyday consumer's perspective, I guess it is easy to understand how the term down payment could be misunderstood or confused, but technically your earnest money deposit and your down payment are not the same thing. However, your down payment, unfortunately, with the current state of the market, is going to impact the offers that you make on these homes. And it's an unfortunate fact that right now it appears that listing agents and sellers are not really considering offers with low down payments, which is really frustrating to me and some of my buyers. Now, perhaps you choose to only put down the minimum down payment to qualify because you'd rather keep that money aside to do improvements to the property when you get in there. Perhaps it needs a new kitchen, or you want to put in a pool or do some landscaping, etc. And you don't want to liquidate all the funds that you have saved up to put down for a down payment. Unfortunately, that is coming into consideration with these sellers, that you're not putting down, quote, a large down payment, which really means nothing to determine the strength of your file. In this case, you would rather save your money and do improvements than put it down on the house and not have any money left over at the end of the day. So I'm trying to convey this to the listing agents and my referral partners that, your down payment doesn't necessarily determine the strength of your file. It comes down to the loan officer working on the file, making sure that it is properly vetted and you are solid with regards to your qualifying factors. So if we were to look at this from the sellers and listing agents' point of view, the fear of accepting an offer with a low down payment really comes down to one thing, and that being the appraisal. Their fear being that if the home does not appraise for the agreed upon contract price, that you as a buyer with a low down payment may not have adequate funds to close. This perhaps may not actually be the issue. Possibly you didn't want to liquidate your 401k. Or sell off your stock portfolio to be able to put more money down. And that's where it comes to be my job to explain and convey to the listing agent that you as a buyer are solid. Your income, your assets are strong. It's just a matter of choice on how much you're willing or want to put down to purchase the property. Now, with 20 plus years in this business, I can tell you that the market is cyclical. Rates and prices are going to ebb and flow, and we may see a market shift in the near future. I'm going to urge you not to get frustrated. The right home will come along, and I'd love to help you get into your new home. I'm going to urge you to please contact me if you have any questions. And of course, stay tuned for step 5, where I'm going to be going over closing costs, which is, again, another main thing that we need to understand. In the meantime, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next run. Otherwise, have a great day. Take care.